go. Good live.
Hey, welcome to Dwarven Forge Live. This is your Wildlands survival guide episode. Who knows? We're not counting. Who knows what day it is? Who knows what time it is? I am Nate, and my co-host Mace.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm Boo.
She doesn't have a. Oh, she's the voice of God.
Your omniscient third-person narrator.
Yes. So, narrator, what are we about to experience this eve?
We're about to experience the same thing that we always do: chaos and
real-time chaos.
A little bit of control. Not too much, though.
Well, we're going to be looking at Wildlands, and we're going to be taking your questions, and I don't know what else we're going to do. I had grand plans, and this day has been just sort of bonkers, so a little unprepared. We're just going to, first time ever, we're going to be just flying by the seat of our pants. It's crazy.
Why don't we go ahead and go over stuff that's in the update then? Like a little news.
Oh, yeah, because the update's a little late, because we didn't quite get it out, but inches away. So, what do we have in the update? So, well, let's start talking about our upcoming schedule.
Great.
So we have, as you know, every night we are here live on Twitch, flailing around often. What do we have going on? So
tomorrow is a pretty big deal. And for all you people in the chat that like free stuff, there will be a giveaway. Do you want to kind of give the chat an idea of your game?
So tomorrow is Expedition to Wyverstone Peak. And we have a killer lineup of Kyle Newman, Amy Dowling, Jim Davis, and Ember Moon will be the first people in the world to try out this. We haven't actually played on this stuff yet. So they're going to be on a simple expedition. They just have to go to a small pool in the Aranthor Mountains and just look in there to get a little portent and get out of there. Should be probably just going to be like a 10-minute adventure. It'll be the shortest adventure then known to man. It's gonna be wild. We got some cool cutscenes we're gonna do in there, and we're gonna reveal a couple of new things, a bunch of new things. One of them is like just we're trying something crazy. So you get to see it for the first time tomorrow, and it's gonna be fun. It'll be a fast-paced, like 2.5 hours, just like rapid fire game. I'm very excited by this build. It's big, and it's like we have some cinematic reveals on how it's all going to pan out, and some cool stuff to show. It's gonna be fun, and we're going to be giving away a painted Aranthor Mountain set. The rare, we're all sold out. We have restocks coming in like a month, but we've got one sitting in the studio here, a box just waiting with somebody's name on it. Painted Aranthor Mountain set. So come watch, hang out with us, see these people explore. It's gonna be so fun. I love playing with Ember Moon. She's just like, she's the best. It's gonna be the whole thing. It's gonna be wild. So so we have that going on tomorrow, and then what do we have? And we're not gonna reveal. So we're gonna reveal some stuff there, and then it won't show up till like 7:00. It'll show up in the update and on the website and whatever. But if you want to see the new stuff first, tune into the game
Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
4 p.m.
In the United States. And then for the rest of the week, we have another detail painting stream, this time with Hamster tomorrow. That's going to be Ruins. Then following that, we're going to do a wrap-up with you about how the game has gone, your ideas for it.
So, no, we're going to take the build. I'm going to break down the build. So Monday, I'm going to take the build that you saw tomorrow and deconstruct it, walk through, show all the tricks I did, show you how to build it. So it's like just kind of go through the whole thing, break it down, and demo a bunch of the mountain stuff. You'll see waterfalls and whatever. It's sort of in lieu of, it's like a hands-on demo video, but it'll be sort of showing it all in situ and it's kind of showing you how we built the thing out and whatever. It should be really fun. In fact, we gotta figure out, we should do that stream in the other room probably, because I don't want to have to move. I don't think we can, it'd take like 6 people to move that thing. The prototypes are really heavy. It's polystone. It's like, it took
just take one me, though.
One mace
with
some beer muscles. And you could just
I'm a little offended every time you ask for muscles and you immediately look at anybody that's not me.
Like
even
Chris.
If they're stronger than me. I know I'm only 5 feet tall, but like, I got guns.
You got guns and heart, and together that's heart guns.
It makes me cry while I lift, but you know what? It's good lifting. And uplifting.
So that's Monday. What's going on Tuesday?
Tuesday. That's the stream with the sculptors where they're going to show us a little bit of like the mind of their work, and we get to hang out with Eli, Michelle, and Nina.
It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, that's also at 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's gonna be awesome.
Heck
Do we even
yeah.
need me to be there? Like, if we got 3, is it gonna be cluttered, or is that a?
You don't want to be there?
No, I love. I could
If
talk
you-
about this
if
stuff
you need
for
a
like
night off,
7 days
You
straight.
can totally take the night off.
I'm just
if
thinking,
you
it's
wanna
like
be
there's
there.
gonna be a lot of people talking. I don't need to. They have a lot to say.
Okay, well, we need
monopolizing the
a delegator.
airwaves. Yeah.
We're basically going to do debates back and forth because we have very smart and opinionated Nina, very smart and opinionated Eli, and then just nice, docile Michelle.
Dude, she's vicious and opinionated. You kidding? Like,
She'll tear you apart.
Michelle's not docile. She may be a little soft spoken, but whoo,
I saw
it'll
her
get you.
beat off a bear in her yard. They
Yeah,
like,
dude.
scared him away from the window.
She wrestled that bear to the ground. That bear's in the opening video. You can see him.
So we have a war game also on Thursday.
Ooh, there will be blood. Wait, what about Wednesday?
Wednesday. Oh, wait, that's
what's going on the day of
that's
Wednesday? Wait, we have a
special.
schedule. Let's look at the.
Yeah, go
physical
ahead
hard
and
schedule.
get that schedule. Bus driver, move
Dry
that
erase is
bus.
getting dry erased.
Oh no.
Sculptors. Oh, guess what's on Wednesday?
Is it
Die Hard
Yeah.
Dice.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're gonna have Todd and Jesse and Chris on, and I don't know if anybody's ever actually, if you know anything about creating dice, it is much harder, much more artistic, and much more geometrically challenging than you might ever have imagined. And they will tell you all about it because they are like fully committed dice wizards.
I've heard that they
so
have to like have an algorithm on how to balance.
Yeah, balancing dice, especially when you start doing crazy dice, like the Horizon dice, like there's like, it's a whole thing.
I'm excited to have them on. That's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, they are just marvelous people.
And then for the stream after that, that war game is going to actually be something that we kind of doctor because we want to have Hamster, Toby, and myself playing, and we're going to do like a survival of the fittest thing. So that'll be fun.
It's gonna be bloody.
Yeah. Hopefully. I'm tired of that black everywhere. We gotta get some more red.
Red.
And then on the Friday, let's see, what does it say? Oh, ooh. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at
survival
it.
guide. No.
That's another Wildlands survival guide.
So Q&A, building. You know, I need to do more building. I was gonna maybe we'll build some stuff tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. Well, that's enough. That's a week of stuff coming
Yeah,
up.
that's
Right?
plenty.
It's plenty to figure out. All right. So, what else do we have in the update that we can update people about?
Another thing that happened was the Majestic Waterfall packs that came out today.
So we took your feedback. We revised the waterfall pack. We basically we split in 2 ways. So we made 2 packs. One is like the streamlined pack that just has the 2 different. This is a semi-painted one. This is Aaron painted on stream on. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday? What day? No.
Yeah, she painted
Yesterday
it
was Tyler. So
Wednesday.
whatever. Wednesday. So it's the two waterfall pieces and the spill out. It's basically the bare minimum you need to do the stuff, and you could play nicely with your other escarpments or the cutouts if you have them, or your Cavern Steep pieces or whatnot. And then we have the deluxeified version, which has 2 cutouts and 2 spill outs, and both of these and the little the ledges and the suspended perches. It's like everything you could ever dream of.
Do you want to do a close-up for it?
Yeah, you can see this freshly painted.
Get around. Go up a little bit.
Go up. Tilt down. This is a magic one. And zoom, zooma. Woo, waterfalls. Look at that. Whee. It's pretty. And we have, we're excited, and this is precisely why we're on Twitter Twitter. Where are we? We're on,
Twitch.
not even, on the other thing, Kickstarter. So we're on Kickstarter, so we can get your feedback, right? So we can make these things better and have a dialogue with you and whatnot. Although I will say, so here's the thing. So we are soliciting your feedback, but that also doesn't mean like just complain about everything. Like give us be constructive and give us some suggestions on how to make it better, and or don't just spam the same thing like we need floor tiles or in our stretch goals, whatever. Like we get you can say the message where we got like a huge team listening and gathering data, so you don't need to say it 500 times. We'll get it. We'll get to it. We're taking it all in. And we're doing it. And, that's I feel like this I guess one of the things, I don't know how other people actually run Kickstarters, but ours are a little loose. Like, right, we don't have everything locked. I literally have like a slush fund of add-on sets, right? I have like backer add-on set 1 through 5. I have like unnamed tree sets. I have like a slush fund of SKUs allocated that I have a bunch of stuff figured out, right? I had like 40 add-ons or something locked in, and then like, I don't remember, and then like 20 slush fund ones that are like, all right, we're gonna sort of figure, like, depending on what we need, we're gonna kind of move these around and where people are. And I had some like penciled in that didn't have compositions. I'm like, oh, I know we need a thing that's gonna be like this, but I don't know exactly what it is. And then we take the temperature and we see what people are responding to, we see what they're doing, and we kind of shape a lot of this stuff on the fly as we're going. So that's why sometimes it might seem like we're doing things on the fly as we're going. But there's a plan, there's a master scheme, and we've got sort of limits on how they're going to be, and we know like these have to be in these sets, and but there's definitely these sort of the fun packs where there's like some leeway. It's like, all right, we already know we've got stuff down, so we've got these, a chunk of packs that we can kind of modify and adjust based on what you guys like. So that's what's fun is together we build. It's a D&D campaign. Right, we're like we've planned out this world. We have all these pieces. We got this stuff. We know we're gonna go. We got these sort of checkpoints, and we're gonna go with them. But then between like, what are the wandering monsters? The players are gonna go chase squirrels. We're just gonna see where it's gonna go, and together we create an unexpected story that's way more fun than any of us had expected. And here we are.
Yeah,
off we go.
We do always want to listen to feedback and everything. Yeah. And one of the nice things I've noticed about Kickstarter is that in the comments section it says, "Remember, a person is behind these projects." Which
a lot of people.
We love constructive criticism.
Just keep it constructive.
Love it. Yeah. Keep it constructive.
Don't be a jerk.
Critique as much as you like, but
well, critique nice. Like like Rabbit Burner could say could cut us to the core, but would do it so nicely. We'd be like, yeah, you're right, Rabbit.
Also, clearly we take your feedback and we think it's helpful. So thank you for giving us feedback. It's making the Kickstarter a better offer for you in the long run. So love your comments.
Speaking of feedback, Grayson, my son, I think I said this last time. He's like, "Daddy, there's too much talking. Nobody wants to listen to talking. I want to see them playing with this stuff." So we're gonna do some building tonight.
Nice.
So Grayson, I think Grayson and Hawken and Talia are watching right now. So, hi there, family. Hello.
All right. Before we get to the build,
yes.
Shout out to Wormwood.
Oh, dude. They crested 6 million. We were like coming out with boom. We had our best launch ever. We're cruising past it, and Wormwood rolls out, and they crushed 4 million in an hour. Something they're breaking insane Kickstarter records. It's awesome. This it shows what is how strong the gaming industry is right now, and how, despite the fact that there is a pandemic raging, gaming is holding people together, right? People are in, they're like, all right, I'm spending some time hanging out here. I'm just gonna game. I've been playing more because of this. I've been playing a regular game with my brother and his 2 kids and my son, my oldest son Grayson, which has been just super fun. So hopefully.
Who's the DM?
This guy.
You're the
Although
DM?
you know what? So I DM 3/4 of the time, and then 1/4 of the time, my nephew, who is 8, DMs.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's really fun. And
what
then we
kind of
piggyback.
Does he take you on?
It's tough times. Sometimes we're it's brutal. Well, he doesn't understand challenge rating so much. So we're 2nd level characters taking on a Cambion with 2 hobgoblin hobgoblin commanders, and they just bonkers OP, very challenging. And he also doesn't want you to talk your way out of encounters.
Oh my god.
He's like, no, this is a fight. But I'm a bard and I talk and I can do. He's like, no, you're gonna fight. I'm like, all right, I should have taken some fighting spells. So anyway, Wormwood, we're super excited for those guys, and it's gonna be awesome to see where it goes. Those poor bastards. It is they've got 57 days left in their campaign or something. 58 days. I can't even. It just seeing that number exhausts my soul. It's
2 whole months.
Yeah.
Of a Kickstarter.
But it's gonna be awesome. We'll see what happens. And we're gonna we might do a little crisscross promotionals with those guys
nice.
too. You know who else has a Kickstarter going on? Which
yes.
They sent us some samples. We got to open up and show off at some point. Adventurers and Adversaries. Our buddies Drew and Charles from Norse Foundry have the modular minis that you can swap out the arms. They have another round
those.
of them. They're popping them off, and they deliver before their delivery date, and then just get another one out. And it's really awesome.
I actually just finished painting one of the modular minis, but I ended up gluing the arms.
That's okay.
Okay,
Nothing wrong
great.
with that. Yeah. You want to bring it? You want to show it off?
I do not.
Okay.
Maybe eventually.
Maybe we'll get
It
Hamster
takes
to
a lot
paint one of
fun
these, and
to-
we'll
yes, Hamster would do an
we'll show them
excellent
off
job.
on camera. So that'd be awesome. What else do we have? Anything else from the update that we should talk about before?
We have one question we would like to ask.
About the update?
What would people like stats? What about written?
Oh yeah, hang on. That's a discussion point. Let me ask. Was there other stuff from the Kickstarter update that we should talk about? What else was?
let's
What
see,
were
we
the
got
what were the
the-
top? Oh yeah, I have the power. I have the technology.
We have the new add-ons matrix or stretch goal matrix.
Yeah, Letitia
What's-
put
what's it
together a really nice. It's up on the Wildlands website on the stretch goal page. You can see it up there. It's like it's little boxes that have has each thing a box, like each pledge level has its stuff in there. So it's much easier to see. Oh, we have new walkthrough video.
Yes.
Did Selena send a link for that yet or no?
I have not
Is she-
gotten one.
Selena just had surgery today,
Yes.
so she's a little dinged up, and so it might be. So so the update's late anyway, so it'll be when it's there. But at some point tonight, Swamp Walkthrough is going to go up on our YouTube site, so you guys can check that out.
And then we have the
Matrix is
Flagstone.
awesome. Oh yeah. Hold on, wait. Let me finish this
Oh,
update,
yeah.
and then we'll look at see if there's anything else. Yeah, Plaguestone is good. Right. We had the Canadian shipping thing. You guys,
yes.
eagle-eyed. Hats off to the backers. Eagle-eyed backers discovered there was an error in the pledge calculator shipping estimates for Ontario, I think, and it was, I don't know, Jay would have to explain it. It wasn't calculating tax when it should be or something or whatever, but so we've found, thank you for that bug. We've corrected it. It'll affect anybody in Ontario, I think. Let's see. Ontario, Yukon, and Prince Edward Island, PEI. All right, I think that was it for the update. So next, that's a cool. I like your footer beauty shot. That's a good one.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so discussion topics. You had Plaguestone up there.
Yes.
So we got. This is unrelated to Wildlands, but it's kind of because we got Plaguestone samples. We just unboxed. We'll get those unboxing videos up shortly. Stuff looks awesome. It's so fun to see it like a year later. Finally, there are some awesome fiddly bits in there, man. It is like so excited, and so that will be shipping at some point. I think it's just landing at the warehouse. It's got to get received, which is like, you see it like, I say all the time, it's like receiving, you're like, oh, okay, they just at the warehouse, it's come out. No, it's like a week-long process. They have to like, I don't know, put it all in their system and inventory it and whatever. And then we're still shipping Hellscape, so that has to go out first. And so, I don't know, it probably will go out in September or something. And then be up on the web store in October. I don't know. We'll keep you guys posted. But stuff looks great. It exists. It's going to be in the warehouse imminently. And, man, we should... there's some really neat bits in there, like this little log. Let's go close up. I can hit it in the same spot if you... Yeah, a little log. It's a great scatter. Woo. Hopefully it's in the same spot. Yeah. So, very excited to get Plaguestone out. Waterfall. We talked about. What else was on your talking
gridless
point list?
plan and survey.
Okay, so the grid. It's no grid. Our plan. We talked about it in an update, but I'll reiterate it a bunch, probably until the end of the thing. I'm going to keep reiterating it. Grid's not going anywhere because that's what we promised in RPGs, yada yada. But we've heard the call for gridless. Gridless.
Give us less grids.
More grids, no grids. Grids suck.
We hate squares.
We hate squares. Circle. So we're doing circle grids. Everything is going to be circles. We've just gone with full circles. It's in our roundhouse or wheelhouse or round.
So thank you guys for your feedback. That's the end of the stream.
The end.
Expect
Bye.
circles.
Circle grids. So what we're gonna do. So our sample size has been small, so we want to hear from everybody in the world. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait until the campaign's over, and then shortly thereafter, we'll probably sleep for 2 days, and then we'll send out a survey to every single backer in the entire world on our Kickstarter, and ask people what their buying plans are. Hey, are you going to buy battle boards? If so, how many with grids, how many without? Are you going to buy terrain trays? If so, how many with grids, how many without? Are you going to buy water mats? If so, how many with grids, how many without? And if there's sufficient demand, which sounds like there very well could be, we will offer a bunch of add-ons for gridless things, whatever is feasible on our end. So we're listening to you, the gridless calls, and I think it's the best we can do. We unfortunately can't offer the pledges with and without grids because it's a fulfillment nightmare on our end. But we can offer add-ons, and we're going to do the best we can to accommodate everybody that doesn't want grids. So that's our plan. What else was on the...
That's all I have for my list.
Okay.
We do have a question if you'd like to move on to that, or do you want to
No,
start
I've got
building?
more. I've got
Oh,
look
okay,
at this.
great.
Dry erase here.
Look at all that.
I'm just getting real. So we have... where is it? Do you know where the volcano is?
I can look. I think I put it away, sorry.
Oh, man. It's the worst. So, or the best.
It's
and actually, so we got a brand new. Let's see. We got a new sample of the fogger, which this one has both settings. So let's see. I haven't even turned it on yet. I'm going to turn it on for the first time live on camera and see what happens. Wow. Apparently nothing happens.
Does it have water?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so that's interval mode.
Do you know how long it will run with one full thing of water?
No, because we just got it. Literally just opened it. So this should be... Is that continuous mode? Turns out this one... Well, and by continuous mode, I mean never on mode?
That's continuous.
Continuously not working? Unless there's a secret notes on the bottom in
Totally
Chinese.
read Mandarin.
Yeah?
No.
Oh. Oh, there, you speak sign language. I wouldn't be surprised. Huh.
Well, it's also color coded. Is there any, like, can I see?
It's like, it doesn't make any sense. But it doesn't affect the switch is not.
Is that it?
No, that's interval mode. Yeah. Well. Oh. It is
Hey.
All right, so now this is continuous mode. So let's just leave this on forever and see how long it goes. Can you even see it? We need a backlight.
I'll grab one of those cube things.
Woo. Oh yeah, Lumicube. All right, so we're gonna. So we got this. So right now, the only thing we can show you that this works with is the volcano. Oops, because the other things for it aren't quite finished sculpting. But I will tell you this: that Nina just finished woo! Nina just finished, or is inches away from finishing something beautiful.
I've heard she's been doing a few full days, kind of.
Yeah, she's going bonkers.
I'm thoughts and prayersing for her. Is it not? That's what I meant by is it dead?
Oh yeah, the light doesn't work, but
Oh.
well. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to show what she's working on. She's in the zone. So anyway, so we have this. So we have the puffer, which anybody can add to their pledge, but we haven't even shown you anything new from Wildlands for it yet. But would anybody be interested in buying a volcano? Right, we could potentially add the volcano in the pledge manager. If you missed it in Hellscape, we could potentially do a second run and give you some volcanoes because they work with the puffer. Plus, it's like a volcano. But we wouldn't offer any other Hellscape pieces, but we could give you a volcano. So I don't know if there's sufficient demand. So
there's a lot
you
of
don't need
yeses.
to spam it. You can just like
Take Hold XP would like to know if it comes with thieves oil.
Thieves oil. What's thieves oil?
Keeps their fingers loose and purse pockets looser.
Sounds really cool. Does it give you an advantage on picking locks?
It must.
I need
yes,
to know more of this
volcanoes.
Thieves. We're just gonna let that run for the whole stream and see how long it lasts. So anyway, so let us know if you'd like to see a volcano in the Pledge Manager, if you missed out on it in Hellscape, and off we go. I showed the puffer. So here's another question for you. So would you? No, I guess I think we're just gonna do it. Never mind. Take it away. On the fly. We're just making it up as we go.
It's live, baby.
So here's another one. I just found these the other day. So we've been I've been doing a lot of these big mountain builds. Some of it requires a lot of bulking up, right? Like you need to go up a couple layers, like a significant amount. And I often find myself using gator foam, which I kind of count as like cheating, because it's like it's because we don't make it, and I don't know. It's hard to find. I don't think that company sells it anymore or whatever. But you can use the pink stuff and whatever. But I realized we'd inquired with the factory a while ago about doing something, whatever. So the question is, we'll leave that. Let's keep that bit off to the side. Oh, I should turn the light off.
To your left or right. There you go.
It's gonna be knocked out. I think. All right. So the question is,
We'll
if
do
we
the
sold big old, we might have to go wide for this. These are big.
Okay. Oh, wrong one. What?
Would people be? So these are different heights. This is 40 millimeters. This is 50 millimeters. So we could have different sizes or whatever. What is this 8 by? We'd have to do 12 by, maybe 12 by and 6 by. Would people be interested in if we could sell them affordably? Because we had the foam core risers from in Hellscape, I think, were very affordable. So we have big, super light, dense. I mean, they're not the sturdiest. It's clearly not Dwarvenite. It's just foam core, and it's not the prettiest thing. Like you can see it laminate on the sides. It's like, it's not, it's not fine hand sculpted pieces, but it could be size. It could be exact 1 foot chunks, or maybe we can even do 2 foot because we're doing mats. I don't know. We'll figure out. Definitely do 1 foot. Maybe do 6 inch, something. But I don't know. If people would be interested, let us know. I haven't even talked to anybody about this yet, so I don't know. But the factory, we have prices. We were pricing this out in Hellscape because I think this is the thing we could do in the future. But let us know if you'd like big stacks of foam.
There's a few yeses. There's a bidding war starting, but then also
bidding war.
Yeah, people are ready to put it at auction.
Oh, get it right now. Get it for $2,
$2,
$3,
Who wants some
$4. What do I hear for?
foam
4.5,
core?
$5.
Let's build your terrain even higher. I got $5. $5. Give me $5.
Let us know. Send a whole bunch of emails to Jay if you want the foam core risers. And what is everybody else sending me these things about foam risers?
Mixed Please says that we should make sure that it's the right size this time because Hellscape, I guess, had overhang.
Nani? It does? What? Well, we have to investigate.
So we will have to, yes.
Although over is
We'll
better
do
than
some
under, right?
sleuthing.
But and that's why we have like the stone pattern, so it's like innocuous if it overhangs.
That's kind of
all right, I think that's all I had on my talking points. Were there any other?
Swell. Yeah.
So what?
One of the questions was, when can we expect escarpment packs? Did I already ask that?
People are hungry for escarpments. I was gonna roll them out next week. I wanted to check some of the. Let me go back to. I can't remember.
Yeah.
No, they go.
No, just the wide.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't know. There's volcanoes not doing anything right now. I wanted to double check. I can't remember. There was something I wanted to check about the compositions, about escarpments, and kind of all the pieces are tied up in the build for tomorrow. So we'll get those out next week. Oh man, wait, go back to this. Actually, is really cool right now. The smoke on the volcano is. I don't know. Can you see it on the? It was like hitting the table in like a really.
It's spiraling.
Yeah, it was just it looked neat. Now it's changing. The wind is changing. Escarpments are coming next week. I don't know. There was some. I can't remember what I had. I had just figured if like I got to figure something out in here, and I don't remember what it was. But they're coming. Escarpments are coming. They're coming, and they're gonna be awesome. But you know what? If we do we have any left that I didn't use? We could build with them. So I want to build some stuff tonight. And maybe we could do. Well, I'm gonna build with the escarpments like crazy on Monday. So maybe we don't. Although I should do compatibility. I don't know. What do people want to see? Oh, we also while we're here, forget about this. This is an important one. We have a new factory sample of Battleboard. It is not the. It's just it's like a printed resin. It's not final. That's why it got a little dinged up in transit, which is really annoying. So it'll be black, but. Let's see if we,
do you want me to?
Yeah, get in close on the. And this is not our final art. This was an older art. The color doesn't match, but it gives you a sense of. Yeah, it's super tight, as tight as possible. So see the edge, like so it goes right up to the edges, like it's a nice clean edge. Now just imagine this is all black. It's just like sleek, badass black. And this wasn't our final art. We I think we got rid of most of the dirt patch. Oh, it was these roots felt too fake 3D. Like, but like the grid is relatively innocuous, but it's still once again not final art. And just. And then in the bottom, we'll have these. It has the magnets, so you can hold your other train trays. / if you want to stack a bunch of these, they'll stick to each other, which would be nice. Oh wait, this doesn't have the metal. Oh, that'll help bulk it out. Mace made a really cool mock of the. Mountain. It's not quite thick enough. We're like a few millimeters shy, but it's the right idea. We were just sort of for playing. We're gonna do some Battleboard building at some point. We need a bunch of these, but it'd be black like this. But anyway, so these are like, and it's hefty. Let's I'm gonna do a very scientific test here. Next to. Okay. So this is a train tray versus wow. It's like feel. I mean, I know you lift a lot, so like you're.
Yeah, that's significant. That's like maybe 3 or 4 times more in weight. Here, wait, get 3 or 4 more terrain trays.
We're gonna get 2. I don't think it's heavier than 2.
I do. Oh wait, maybe not.
Yeah, it might be like.
No,
it's 2. Not quite as heavy as 2. I bet it's 1. I bet it's 1 3/4. I'm gonna get very scientific here.
Should we get a scale?
That's way too scientific.
Okay.
We could. Do we have a scale in the
other?
Let's
grab a scale.
Oh, yeah, let's get a scale. Let's get really. It feels like 1. Feels like 1 3/4. But anyway, it's got really nice heft. It's gonna be super clean edges, perfectly square. Should have no warping because it has an inner lattice and it has metal on the top, and it's just like I don't know. I'm super like they just feel good. I don't know how to describe it, but they feel awesome. And we originally looking at doing them double-sided, and it drove the price up by like $20 or something. Put them to like $55 or something. It was rough.
It's pretty gross.
Let's
Let's
just
cover
try
it with paper before we.
Yes, good plan. And we were originally looking at having magnets on the sides. They would stick together, but once again, that drove the price up a lot more than it seemed like it was worth. So we're just trying to make them get you as much coverage as you can relatively affordably.
All right. So this plate will act as.
All right. So I'll get my thumb off the scale. It's got 94 grams. Wait, 0.
We haven't tiered it yet.
Okay, here we go.
Wait.
This is science in action.
All right. Yep.
This is our new science show. Will it read?
You're a little far. 91, 92.
Grams?
Yes, 94.
What is that in
93,
American pounds? Doing.
Let's see. Wait, is it 8? No, that's ounces.
I bet there's a units thing here.
Good guess. This is ounces. Fluid ounces.
Milliliters, ounces.
Here we go.
0.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Whoa.
What's it say?
2 pounds and 2 pounds and 2 ounces. That's a heavy. Anyway, that's conclusive proof that it's heavy. So yeah, new battle boards. We're very excited. So we're gonna.
Oh, you don't want to wait, but now if we wait.
Oh, we wait a train trace.
Yeah,
oh wow, we're doing real science. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's weigh one. What's that come in at?
2.6. So yeah.
Wow. So let's see. So it's a little less than 2.
27.4.
Yeah. So okay, let's go back to the 3/4.
115.9.
Wait, what? That doesn't.
I know. 2 even.
So it's a little more than this, but a little less than.
That.
But anyway, so that's yeah. So it's a little less than 2 train trays. It's a maze. All right. So let's build something while we talk questions. So what do you guys want to? What should we build? I was thinking of doing something with like the. I don't know. Should we do some compatibility? So I'm gonna do a whole bunch next week. I'm gonna do some compatibility builds. We get hands-on videos, we know stuff, but we could do some of it live right now. Do you guys want to see some like Dread Hollow escarpments and all like original Dread Hollow with some of the new stuff? Do you want to do some battle board stuff?
We
do you
have
want to do
escarpments and compatibility, waterfall, forest, volcano.
All right, so the full waterfall is tied up in the build over there. Volcano's not really in hellscape, so we're gonna leave this guy. What were the other ones?
Escarpments.
Yeah. Okay, so I could do escarpments with the Thor escarpments. I mean, with the. It's been a long Kickstarter.
Well, they're asking Thorn escarpments freestyle.
Freestyle.
Wildlands biome compatibility.
Yeah, let me see what we got here. So we're gonna throw some stuff out on the table and play. And then we'll do questions from Jenny's list. So that Jenny OC, the Knightess herself, has been gathering questions from everywhere. So we can field some of those questions.
One question we had also from the stream on Wednesday was from Rabbit Burner.
Hey!
And he wanted to know about where did it go? Under the marker.
Oh yeah. So the razor vine.
That's it.
So Rabbit wanted to see. Focus. So here's the we don't have a silicone, so this is going to be a nice soft flexible silicone, so it'll drape and be all flexible. Right now it is not. This is a firm resin casting for the shape, but we don't have a working prototype yet of silicone, so you're going to have to unfortunately use your imagination. But it's going to be really neat. If you guys had the web from KS2, it'll be in that same soft thing, so it'll drape and be awesome. Similar to the webs in KS6 and Caverns Deep, but big and droopy and razor vinety. No.
What add-on pack will they be in? Rabbit Burner asks.
Surprise attack. You'll see. You gotta have the virtue of patience. All right, let me get a couple of escarpments. Boy, I've reused a lot of things in the other thing. Look at this. Past me. Ahead of future me. I got a bucket of Dread Hollow right here. All right.
Dread Hollow.
clear some space.
Red dots good?
Red dots are good. That means
Yes.
focus.
Me assume so, but me not know, because me
Yeah.
not.
Good me caveman.
Me caveman. You Jane.
Hmm.
I'm getting a more light comment, but sadly we only have
light.
overheads. I can grab a dado.
Here feels dark.
Um,
More light on the.
I think it looks fine, but somebody said more light, so.
If a couple more people say more light, we'll take a break and get some light.
Okay.
It's really
Oh, one question that was asked to Aaron that I think would be good to cover with everyone is, what is your favorite piece in this Kickstarter?
Oh man, the concave corner from Caverns Deep. No, the what's the convex? What is it? I don't know. What's it? Boy. I mean, that's like choosing your favorites.
Cat.
No, I have a favorite cat, but
Squiggy.
No, I like Sage better. I think.
Oh
I don't
man,
know.
you always talk about Squiggy.
Well, yeah, because he's hanging out with us, but Sage is the one that needed extra love.
Okay.
Alright, so this was all sort of original Dread Hollow. Oh, good, but it's just to show how repetitive these tree stumps baked into the. Like the problem with Dread Hollow is we went a little crazy with the tree stumps. By we, I mean me. So I'm so excited. We have like stumps baked into the thing, and it's like.
Change the white balance, see if that helps.
We could. Want me to get a light? I'll get a light.
Okay.
That don't.
Oh, they say better.
Okay, because I'll get a light. Don't you
Don't
make me
light
turn
up.
this stream around.
Needs a bit more light. All right, I'm grabbing it.
Oh, you know what we should get? Get like a big Fresnel, like a 350, because it's a big warm light. It's tungsten. It's very looks nice and lively and warm. Let me go get some more Dread Hollow stuff. So we're starting with just the old boys here. I know she's yelling from the other room. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. Yeah, the 300 would be great. It'd be ideal. Let me get some more stuff. Okay, let's see. So we got ourselves some Dread Hollow extravaganza here. And when Mace gets back, she can start reading me questions. So I will answer questions whilst I build. So there'll be never a dull moment. Gotta keep things light. Razorvine out of the way. Okay, so I think this can be a good example of how we made it. Oh yeah, dude, light's coming in. This is getting serious. Oh, you know what? The setting of the sun will affect. The light is fading as we speak. That volcano is still puffing away.
Yeah.
It's the old little volcano that could. All right, so let's first. Ooh, look at this light.
I don't want my face. There we go.
Yeah. Does that help a little? We can get a little.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, one question from the Siphon stream that we didn't get to.
Yeah.
How did you start here?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, this is a good story. Favorite piece also I didn't really answer.
But I figured that was
I'd have a
hardball
list of like
and you want a
10
softball.
favorite pieces. I don't know, or 20, or 30, or there's a lot.
160 something.
Even like the weird, like super utility pieces I like because they just give me more options. I started because I realized after KS1, I realized that Stefan lived in New York in Brooklyn.
So you first were a backer.
Yeah. And I was like, wait a second, this guy's like, I always thought he was like in the Midwest or something, or whatever. And he was like, he's right around, he's here in New York somewhere. So I tracked down, I found his email somehow, and I sent him an email. I said, I love your stuff, I love your Kickstarters, I love all your things, but your videos are not. I think I could do better. And he said, well, I got a guy I really like, and some things and whatever, and we're gearing up for our next one, the caverns, and so I said, well, how about this? I'm like, so you already got your intro video and whatever. I'm like, but do you have your grand finale video? And he's like, what's a grand finale video? I'm like, oh, well, you need a big Kickstarter. You got to end with a cool video. I'll do your grand finale video. He's like, okay. So there was no, the bar had not been set for a grand finale video. I'm going to move this. I can physically.
Nope, I got it.
Oh, beat. So I'm like, yeah. So and I was like, I'll just do it for, give me a little credit in the Kickstarter and do something cool. So I got my buddy Bliss and what was the camera? The DSLR that everybody used. The Canon. No, yeah, the
Rebel.
No, the one that blew up everything. Everybody's. I don't know. So just DSLR and some lights and thing, and just went bonkers and rigged up all the shots and blew Stefan's mind. He'd never seen anything quite like it. I took all my cinematic storytelling and applied it to this, and it was like, and the rest is history. Modern history?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you worked up from there?
Yeah. Sort of just, I realized that, there were a lot of areas that he needed some support in, and I was like, well, I kind of can fill in a lot of those holes. I get some more cards. And next thing you know, here we are. Kickstarter's blowing up. All right, so let's start with, we're going to take this and third build. We're gonna, what is this? Dread Hollow build. We're gonna, in fact, let me make this super repetitive, right? So the first thing that irks me was first there's just too many stumps everywhere, right? So we'll knock out a few stumps. Put in that guy there. Let's put in this guy here. Did we show off the subtle trails that are already in the?
We have made a few nod to them, but it's worth. Yeah. Maybe I'll get a few minis.
Ooh.
We have the.
So what's cool is, I mean, you can see, so we had the little trails baked into the original Dread Hollow pieces. There's a trail there that kind of gets lost, and this is a new one. There's a trail there, so we can kind of do a fun little thing. So we get a little more breathing room, so we can put some minis down. Then let's move the spirit tree for now, so you can see old and new, right? So this is old, so I'm going to put new. This is new, this is old. Let's put new versus old. I'm going to get the trifectas. So, boy, I'm not building in the right spot for the overhead cam at all, am I? You know what we're gonna do?
What are you
Where is it over here? Oh man, we should move the overhead over here. I'm gonna move the if you can move the, I'm gonna move the whole build over so it's in the overhead.
I got it all.
I know, but I need these back. Yeah. Ooh, these guys. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Where's the shield go? Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, these guys need to go somewhere super safe.
Okay.
Should be out here. Beanslayer lost his shield. It's a sad day in Beanslaying Town. But the Beanslayer lost everything the other day with that PDF leak. Okay. So we'll go from old, we'll go from new. Borrowed blue. Alright, is that in the... Okay, so now we'll just reframe the other camera. Hold on. Stand by. We weren't ready to start building, but here we are. I'm talking like you now, Rabbit Burner. The chorus of bunnies. I want to fly the close-up cam over.
Here?
Yeah. All right. Now we are in it.
Zoom out. Or I guess you can't.
All right. So where are we? Okay. Let's do some trifecta magic. Maybe you guys can see the. Why does that look terrible? Oh, let's put this. Let's do a quarter curve over here. Oh man, are those all? I used everything.
Ooh. I'm guessing the cave pieces are also in use.
What?
Cave pieces? Are they also in use?
Which cave pieces?
There's a request for more cave pieces.
Like the concave? Which cave?
I'm assuming like the hidden.
The little, I think did I use all of them? I might have used all of them.
Okay.
Actually, go see if you can find a concave and a 3-inch. The short straight, it's half length escarpment would be fantastic, and that concave would also be. They're in the they're on the table, not in the build, but on the table in front of the build. Anything that was not nailed down is I shoved everything in there that I could. Let me see this. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get closer. How do we do this? It's live. What's that? All right. Can that read? Yeah. And then, if you really want to get wild, let's see.
I got a few.
Ooh, Mace is bringing the goods.
I don't know if you want to use all of them, but
Holy, oh, this guy broke.
I'll.
Boop.
Zoop.
Wow. That's what I like to be drowning in pieces. Alright. This guy is painted funny. Look at this one.
It says
You
too
see
dark
the,
again.
it's got a little, I don't know what that is.
Little chip.
No, it's like a big splotch of like orange paint.
Alternative paint scheme.
Yes. I'll go with that. Where'd that bucket of pieces go that was
The
here?
one that's there?
Yes. Alright, so Just building, using the old forest banks with the new swamp banks.
The Mr. Lab Coat.
Mr. Labcoat?
Yes.
That's a
to know,
good name. Hello, Mr. Labcoat.
Doctor.
Doctor. What's under the lab coat?
Are the new escarpment pieces slightly shorter than the old Dread Hollow?
The castings are because they shrink a little, but the factory finals will not be. That is a good question. Yeah, we have to deal with a lot of imperfections with the prototypes. Lots of you gotta. It's very, very, very analog at this stage, but it gets all cleaned up and made pretty by the end. Now I'm gonna go up a second level. I need my Kingdom 4. Oh, he uses foam. I need more foam. Let's see how it.
I feel like the rest of the foam's in the build also.
Yeah, no, I took everything. No, it's like.
There are a few questions about the paint scheme and coloring.
Yes.
It seems like some of the pieces are not the same as the other ones.
Some of the pieces are not the same as the other ones. With of our prototypes or our Dread Hollow or
the
everything.
ones that they see before them.
Well, they're all there's everything's hand painted. So some of the Dread Hollow pieces do not match each other. Some of the prototypes don't match each other.
It
and
might
some
also
of the
be
prototypes don't match
shadows.
some of the things. What we're gonna do? I'm gonna pop it off the tripod in a moment and wander through the build. We're just gonna play and build right now.
Okay.
And see what happens. What other questions while we build?
Alright. That volcano is gonna start spewing lava soon, says, I am Spoonbender.
Spoonbender. That's a good name. Spoonbender. It's like it's Matrix, isn't it? Neo. It's like the Spoonbender.
I recognize him as Spoonbender in the Discord and
Amazing.
here, but I don't know his name.
The
Neo
Discord is like lively, right?
It's popping. You leave it for a second and there's 3 new messages.
Oh. My problem with Discord is that it's just more Slack.
Yes.
Correct. I can't keep up with my Slack messages. I'm like, I can't also have Discord messages to know. It's too many platforms.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's not quite the right height, is it? Yeah, it's a bunch of things. What is going on here? This foam is not the right height.
Will the new escarpments cost roughly the same as the Dread Hollow escarpments?
Yes, they will cost roughly the same. I think, across the boards, everything is a little more expensive. Like the painting, they're realizing that we're gonna always ask them for a more complicated paint job than they want to do. So their paint prices are going up. But obviously we're trying to keep it as affordable as we can. But it'll be relatively as close as can be. I don't know how we should have final prices on these carbon packs because I'm still messing with them. Man, it really is getting darker and darker in here. It's crazy. It's amazing how the sun affects things. We could get a second light. Oh wait, this is.
Glove?
Yeah. Maybe I can just do it with like a flammable. Oh, I'll use my mask. Woo! Hot tamale! I don't know if that helps at all. Oh, yeah, I am bright now, so we got that going. I did it with that. I took my mask and used it as a mask. I mean, as a glove. Because, a mask is like a glove. Alright, so what else are we going to put in here that we can, let's put some stump. Ooh, Titans 2. Yes, my friend.
Can you show an existing Aranthor piece side by side with old Dread Hollow, new Dread Hollow, and new Aranthor?
Holy moly.
So I pulled this
Yes.
piece.
So we need a bunch of Aranthor.
I'll see if we have any.
We should have a bucket of Aranthor. Oh, let's get the old stump lumps.
Do you want all of it?
So what is it? Yeah, sure.
That's a prototype.
Look at that. So what did they want to see?
They want to see it side by side with Dread Hollow, old Aranthor, and new Aranthor.
Okay, we can make that happen, surely. All right, so now let's put some trees in here.
Yeah, this is all the way out, which is a bummer.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's all part of the process. See. Oh, put this guy. Fit on here. These too big, but I'll put it on there anyway. Who cares?
Tarhod would like to know what the
Tarhod?
process. Tarhod. What's the process the team follows to create each add-on pack?
All that thought.
Wait, what happened to your mask?
I used it as a glove and I don't know where I put it.
Oh, man.
We'll get there. That's fine. Hi. Alright. So the process of an add-on pack, it starts with me going, what would be cool? And then throw something around on a spreadsheet and then bounce it out to like Tyler and Toby and have them poke some holes in it, and then if that looks good, then throw it out to a larger group that's like Michelle and Eli and Randy and Jeff and I don't know who's in that larger group, and make sure that all makes all sense to them. But generally, and then it's, people give some feedback, some notes, whatever, and then kick it back, adjust, send it to pricing, send it to graphics, send it out, look at it again, make sure it all makes sense, send it out, think about it again, deciding to make a change, run through the whole process again, then put it out, and then backers poke holes in it, and then send it back and do it all over again. But mostly I take a holistic look at the sort of everything we have and try and think of, bless you, of buckets. I kind of sketch out some buckets of like, well, we need this many, like banks there's some ways to group that, trees we can kind of group like this. It's sort of like come up with some ideas to put things and then have some fun wild card ones and whatever. But mostly I just sort of put a big old spreadsheet together and kind of move stuff around till it kind of feels right, and go from there.
So I don't know, Kate Nix is the girl who did the battle board.
She's here?
Yeah, she's here.
Oh, Kate, she's awesome. I follow her on Twitter now, and she's just so fun. And she was like, it was so cool. We were at PAX, and I was walking. I saw this woman with a wearing the Dwarven Forge battle cam. She was the Dwarven Forge battle cam. I stopped me dead in my tracks. I was like, what? And I brought her over to the booth, and we took pictures. And she's awesome. She and her husband make wrestling clothes.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I follow her.
I need to order your wings, boot wings. She makes boot wings.
Yes, I saw them.
I need boot wings. I'm like, it's just like, it's so cool. She's awesome.
Very cool.
And yeah, super cool. What did she have a question, or was she just saying
hi? She just said hi, and I was like, oh, that's.
Yeah, she is. She's dynamite. She is our people. She's like, whoosh, big Kate Nix. What else am I gonna put in here?
This is a kind of heavy question, so if you're ready for...
Wait, did I finish the other one? What was it?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Okay, let's buckle up for this heavy... let's get real.
Is there anything Dwarven Forge can do to help their tiles seem well with other companies and styles of tiles?
Seem well?
Like be seamless.
Which companies?
It says other companies, but...
Like who? Give us some examples. You know who we work...
Names. We need
Galadoria
names.
Games we work really well with. That's because Kevin, who runs that, is a big Dwarven Forge fan and like makes sure... He kind of works all this stuff to be compatible with ours in smart ways. Oh, I was looking for these trees. Hold on. Yeah, like I'm not really familiar with like what are the other major... I know the Warlock tiles, which we have a box of Warlock. I gotta open that box and like poke around at the Warlock stuff.
ZP21 says, will
Yeah.
the volcano be available in Aranthor paint scheme?
No. But you know. Let's get a blank and paint it. Let's see what happens. Throw that on my crazy to do for
Okay.
tomorrow, because that would be a way to include it in here. Huh. Who is this? The ZP. This is
ZP.
ZP. You might be onto something, buddy. Although it's a 4x4, which causes all sorts of trouble, but there's some. Let's paint like a try one. It's not the craziest thing I've ever heard. I was looking for the rest of these trees. You need stumps in here. Wait. So what else? What are the other? Did they come back with what tiles they wanted us to be compatible with?
Wylock, WizKids.
The Warlock.
It says
The
Wylock.
Ooh. Is that the WizKids or is it?
There
different?
is also Warlock.
So Wylock is different than Warlock?
I don't know.
What's
That's
a
a
Wylock?
different person.
Who's Wylock?
I don't know. Maybe they meant Warlock.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna ever put clips on the sides, but I mean, I think the thickness is similar, height. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see us wanting. We're not going to adjust. We're not going to sacrifice our art to try and fit with some cheaper tiles. But like we would, if there was stuff that made sense, if there was compatibility that made sense, I'm not against it. It's better for everybody if stuff can play nicely together. You could say, hey, WizKids, why didn't you make your stuff compatible with people who've been making terrain for 25 years? Like, that would be a question you could ask.
You could go ask them that. I have a question for the chat. Has anybody tried to use our floors, especially the Aranthor floors, as coasters? Because I am at my desk and
those 4x4s?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been drinking iced coffees like nobody's business, and I get serious condensation issues. So I'm wondering if that's a good solve. Somebody says perfect coaster. That's enough for me. I only need one person to tell me what to do, and then I'll do it. Geek Jeff says,
hey,
Dwarven Forge should work well with Dwarven Forge tiles. Other companies can make theirs compatible with the world's finest gaming terrain.
Yeah. Jeff is slightly biased.
He is a little biased.
We'll be honest.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, I think we are. I'm going to put this on a new... I don't have any curved trail floors. I use all... Aha! This one here. Okay. Put you up here. All right, you guys ready? We're going to take a tour. See what we hit. I'm so excited Kate Nix is here. She's got that shining light. She's a fun one. Oh, I need a couple of stump toppers, and then we're off. Wait, where are the stump? Aha. Oh, we should go down Jenny's list too. She's got a long list of questions.
Alrighty. The first one I have is categorized as magnets.
We like our magnets.
'Tis true.
It's true.
During the
Tis
initial
true.
stream yesterday, Nate and Toby discussed shortly that the position of magnets on the bottom of the escarpment pieces will have 3 magnets.
Ah.
The Dread Hollow escarpments have 4 pieces. 1 in each corner. The design is very useful and well thought. It works very well with stilts, especially because one stilt can share/support the other 4 pieces. This is a big advantage for the complete stilt system.
Yes.
I fear that
This
you move away
complete
from
Stiltonson?
stilt system.
Oh, okay. I
I
love
have mass coming in my
Stiltonson.
mouth.
Yeah. But Stiltonson is like it's a.
Stiltonson is my last name. Frankenstein was taken. I fear that you move away from this functionality with a 3-magnet approach. Can you please explain the advantages to using 3 instead of 4?
This is. I love these questions. This is a good one. All right. And you know what? So this was a great example of them phrasing a question in such a way that they're like, "Hey, we love your system. I love how this stuff works. It's well thought out. Why did you do it this way? We don't understand it." It wasn't like, "Hey, you guys are dummies."
It's like, "Hey, thanks, dummies. Explain this."
Thanks, dummies. Will this fit? Yeah. All right. So, and then we're gonna look at. We're gonna dive in here. And we're gonna look at this. All right. Stilts. The original Dread Hollow escarpments were a nice, clean square, right, and had 4 stilts, 1 in each corner, or 4 magnets, 1 in each corner, so you could put them on stilts. Makes a lot of sense. The new escarpments, however, are not. They're not a clean square, right? And they will. They generally, you're not going to have. Generally, if you're stacking them, they're not going to sit like these were designed to sit like in line with the floor above. This one could be actually higher. So the theory was, most of the time, you would be stacking them. You'd be stacking them like this, right? And so you'd have 2 stilts in the back, so we have 1 in each corner, and then a center one if you did want to go and do a thing like that. And the idea was that you could slide this is an awkward place to demo it. I should get some stilts, but the idea is if we have the magnet
Wide?
If you have the magnet here, where is it here? You can then put the stilt here, and that can help support the ledge. That if you want to pop the ledge up against it, and then if it's out on a thing, that'll help support the ledge of the ledge. Because the ledge, basically the edges, it totally comes off the edges. It's almost non-existent. It's thickest at the middle. So the idea was it could support the ledge. But we're going to test it, and if it doesn't work, we'll move them all to the 4 corners. But that was our theory. So you could do this sort of a thing, right? And then it would support the ledge in the middle from falling down, and it might work great. But we'll test it, and if it doesn't work with 3, we'll do it to 4. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's a very good question. But our theory was you're going to be stacking these like either like this, either like that, or like that, or like that. Here. He's good. We'll see where it goes. All right, I'm gonna walk you through. We're gonna do a little crazy handheld.
Just a sniper?
Whoa!
Look out.
Chair came at me. Alright. Everybody buckled up? You got your Dramamine? Let's see how much stuff I have. Man, who cranked this on here? Is someone strong? Is that you?
No, that was Chris.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so let us explore the Dread Hollow. Old and new playing together with dark light. Man, it really is. We need more lights in here. Or we don't even do anything.
Sly Flourish says, I'm going to hurl.
Hold on.
It's not a steady cam, we're sorry.
Is it supposed to crank up the ISO, but it won't let me? Boy, this is a mess. Okay. I was just trying to bring it forward. Alright, so let's go explore here. We have, maybe I'll stand wider. I gotta move the wide cam for a sec too. Alright, so what do we have here? So here we have, man, it's dark as can be. We need, oh, there it is.
This doesn't help.
Alright, how's that? Is that any better? I can't see on the computer monitor. Conceptually, that should be better and more depth of field. So this is, we've got the projecting roots. Man, I can't do this. Projecting roots on, this is the heavy cover floor from Dread Hollow. We have a dead tree on top of a stump. Our peg is a little off on the prototype. Manually put the pegs in, they're not centered, but it's a dead tree on there. Playing old with new. We have here, this is the creepy branch stump topper on the old large stump lump. We have, this is the new straight trail floor next to, these are all old floors. This is old. This is new. So all playing together, this is old, this is new. We have the willow on the floor. This is the dead snag stump topper, and this is the rotten hole on the thing. So it's all trying to put new stuff on top of the old stuff. Here we have, this is the old floor going up to the new trifecta ledge into the new escarpments topped with a mix of, this is the old forest transition banks with the new swamp banks. And then over here we've got, say, Titan's Tooth base. Let me pop this out of the way so you can see. Too much of a densely populated forest here. So we have a Titan's Tooth base with a crazy hollow stump, top of it, on top of an old floor. That's new floor. We have the cypress here on the big stump lump from Dread Hollow that's on top of the cave escarpment, which is on top of a new floor. So old stump lump on new floor. We have the new dead tree there on top of the old floor. We have old trees in the new swamp stump lump. Then this back line, let's pull this out so we can see. Cypress. So then we have a mix of old and new escarpments, old escarpments with Dread Hollow escarpments with all the new put together, and then a mix of banks on the top. So you guys be the judge. You tell me how you think it looks. I think it looks awesome. It would be good on my table. Oh, and we have new swamp banks going into old floor. Look at this. Nothing is 100% consistent. This prototype doesn't match that prototype, doesn't match whatever. But I think it's all relatively close. And hopefully, this factory fresh should be even closer. And this is these are old trees on the new bases. It's out of focus. Man, I don't know how you focus this camera.
It's touchy.
Yeah. a slight flourish here. Did I hear that?
Yeah, he was gonna hurl.
Oh. Sorry, Mike.
We're going to overhead real quick.
Mm. The volcano is still puffing away. Alright. So, what do we, what other questions? Are there other pieces in this realm that I should put together that people want to see? Ooh.
Feel free to comment about that. I have one question from the Jenny list also.
Oh yeah, let's go down the Jenny list. Oh, I should take a picture of this for the people not on the stream, right?
Alright, we're gonna go back to the overhead.
What's the...
The question is, what is the difference between Wyverstone and Dwarvenite?
Well, I don't know. I haven't figured out all the properties of Wyverstone yet. I do know this. It attracts draconic bloodline. And it is magically charged. So Dwarvenite can be smithed and infused with magic. Right? It absorbs magic and is much more indestructible. Wyverstone can be destroyed, it can be shattered, but it is full of magic energy. Nice. I got a couple photos for the updaters thing. Oh, I should put this here. But I don't know. We got to figure out. You know, give us some ideas. What do you think? What do you think Wyverstone? What do you think the difference should be? Well, also Wyverstone is like a crystal, right? It's more of a crystal sort of metallic. It's like obsidian meets quartz versus Dwarvenite is a metallic vein, right? So I think you can mine Dwarvenite in ways that you couldn't with Wyverstone.
Finley Shard says,
Finley!
I would say Wyverstone is an amplifier of magic.
Yes.
Especially with LED pieces. They could be
Yes.
on ley lines pushing up energy.
Yes. Love it. Amplifiers. All right, what else is on the Jenny list?
All right.
I gotta turn this on, it's bright.
Will the Plaguestone sets go on the store at some point?
Yes, I think we touched on that. Definitely at some point.
Definitely at some point.
Some point soon, even perhaps.
Oh. Dwarven Forge seems to have abandoned 4x4s. Even environments that were already established as 4x4s are now 6x6.
Wait. We just finished Hellscape was 4x4 based. What are they? Okay, so we've abandoned 4x4s. Go on.
They don't see why it would. Not sure if this is the new normal for just 4x4s gone. 6x6 is all the rage now. Good question to answer live on stream. Do you have any examples of 4x4s in this build?
6x6s are in. No. So our theory is that outdoor builds are big, and so our scale for that is a base 6x6 is our base unit, so that you can get 4 6x6s gives you a square foot, but the city will still be a base 4x4. So generally, like dungeons will be a base of 2x2, caverns will be a base of 2x2, cities and castles will be a base of 4x4, and wilderness will be a base of 6x6. And I think, as long as you've got some 1x2s or 1x1s and 2x2s, like you can make it all play together. Like it's not like we went from using inches to like every square is an inch and a quarter or something. Hey, that's a good idea. Or circles.
Yeah, circles.
No, but it all plays together. Like you can like I don't know. It's sure, the base of a house is 4 and the base of this is 6, but you can put some 2x2s around it and it lines up, or build your house on top of it or something. If you're like, what are they worried about? That's what I guess I don't. I don't understand. Like, it's still a base unit, using the inch as a base unit. It's just the multiples that we're working with. And we'd already committed to 6x6 after Dread Hollow, so like we can't, we weren't gonna go back on that, because then everybody that had the Dread Hollow would like lose their mind if the new stuff didn't work with it. I stand by outdoors. You want 6x6, but we made 1x1s, 1x2s, and 2x2s, so that you can get all the compatibility you need. Plus, also, like, at the end of the day, sometimes the build has like an irregular edge, and it's not the end of the world, but like, give me a compelling reason that we don't that we're like, I don't know. People have complained that I can't use my 4x4 stuff with my 6x6 stuff, and I don't fully understand it, but maybe show me how it's broken, and we'll fix it. But we've got 1x1s, 1x2s, and 2x2s, which I think will help enormously, because then you can just ring the stuff with it, whatever, and off we go.
Want to do one more question?
I want all the questions. Let's do it, and we should go down Jenny's list too, because she's compiled.
Okay.
Let's do power lightning round.
Okay, lightning round. Okay. Do you want to start at the top? Where do you want to start?
You tell me. I don't know what this
Okay,
is.
great. We're starting at the top. Wyverstone video was great. Got me thinking about how another use for this sideways square holes. How about sculpting a bird's nest that plugged into one? That would be cool.
Cute.
If it were large enough, players could be constantly looking around wondering where the residential said nest was.
So we have this the stone spur piece, which is popping up as a stretch goal, and we'll put it in some packs, whatever, is basically that. So it's a little tiny stone spur that has a real rope tied around it that you can use for spelunking adventurers, all that sort of fun rappelling, mountain climbing, crazy aerial ninjutsu. But you can also take the rope off, whatever, and just use it as a little rock plug. It's tiny, and exactly is that. It's a cool little rock plug. But we didn't make a vertical port plug, which is something we could think about, like a cool Wyverstone shard that you could just like pop in there. That would be neat. But yeah, you can use that little rock spur as a cool plug. Good idea. Like it. Next.
Rabbit Burner would like to know if pole accessories can fit into the stone holes.
No, the stone holes are the verticals are 1/4 inch diameter, and pole accessories are 2.5 millimeters. So you do the conversion there, and the horizontal ports are 3/16 square, which is, I don't know what it is, but no, they do not. I mean, you could just sort of like jam stuff in there or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But no, that's it. I didn't have.
Can one build an original Aranthor style set with new pieces for roughly the same price point? What would it look like?
Let's see, Aranthor is like $425. I don't know. That would be harder. Yeah, I mean, ish. I don't know. We have most of the new pieces. Like, you wouldn't have the versatility. The original Aranthor set is just like the most versatile box of rocks you could imagine, and that's one of the reasons like we have all these cool new Wyverstone pieces. We have like a huge box of rocks, right? You can do everything. Aranthor is like, it's got everything there. So we have the 3 new Aranthor pieces, or 4 new. We have the tiered corner, the tiered curve, the tiered straight, and the 1x1. And the ledges, so you couldn't really do the same full functionality. I guess you could put some 1x3s. No, it's hard to top that. The original Aranthor set is just like a glorious box of rocks. But we could maybe do like a sort of a fiddly bits escarpment pack or something. Because there's that end cap. End cap escarpment's one of my favorite. I think a good Aranthor. Aranthor expansion piece. Well, I don't know. We'd have to mess with that. What else? And also, we've got those are coming back in stock soon. Those Aranthor sets. They're not going anywhere. Like, we're gonna stock those forever because it's like the best set.
Any chance of a set of all 3 Wargame scatter, like Ranger and
A bundle. You know, I'd originally talked about doing a pledge that was that, and we were trying to just minimize our pledges. But yeah, it wouldn't be crazy to do a bundle. What are they right now? Painted 289 or something. 300, 900. So maybe like if it's 289, it'd be awesome if we could do it like 800 for all three or something painted. I don't know. That would be a neat bundle. Similarly, maybe would people be into a starter bundle of 3? And the other thought here was crazy. The Warehouse would murder me or something. But like originally we were thinking you could do a bundle of 3 and you choose your flavor. So it's like any 3 starter packs. So if it's like 89, it would be like 250 for 3, and you choose your flavor. So you could do forest, forest, swamp, or mountain, mountain, mountain.
Oh, nice. Or
one of each or whatever. And same thing with Wargame. You could do like, choose your flavor, any pack of 3. I don't know. Maybe we could do those bundles. Would those be interesting to people? Do you want to bundle stuff up? I don't know.
I think it's a little funny and very
Jokes,
flirty that you said Warhouse and not Warehouse.
The Warhouse.
Yeah.
Yes. And that Warhouse would kill me.
They're gonna
They'd
kill
bring
you.
me to bear. And that's what that's the thing. Like, let us know the things you're interested in, and if there's a lot of people that are into it, that's what we're here for. Is to try and find the best ordering options for you guys that also make sense for us.
There is a question from the forums here too.
Ooh.
Which it might be something you have to follow up with to get a better idea of it. But the general synopsis is: can we get a collectors / long-term / RPG level pledge?
Collectors / long-term / RPG pledge. Probably not as a pledge, but I see. So essentially, you would like a set. I'm guessing you would like a set that was like $800 sculpted. A set of all sculpted pieces for Forest that would go great with Dread Hollow, or $600 to $800, right? And the same thing for something that would go great with your existing Aranthor, like a Mountains one, and I don't know what we do for Swamp, and then maybe a bundle of all 3. So if there was like those were each $700, and then we had a bundle of all 3 for $2,000 or something. Is that what we're thinking of? There's something brewing in that realm, right? So we have. It's in the works. We got something to hopefully kind of scratch that itch. If that's the thing, it's a big jump. If you want all sculpted floors and all sculpted everything, no battle boards, it's a big jump, right? To go from like the Wargamer Scatter all the way up to the Mega Builds. So yes, we could. There's going to be some cool add-ons, some cool add-on bundles that have some value. Maybe even have some stretch goal potential that could. Oh, that's the thing about stretch goals, right? So we'd originally talked about doing stretch goal. Like we were originally talking about, hey, what's the thing? You spend $500, everybody gets a pony. Like we were thinking of. Well, I guess that's everybody. It was like a thing. If you go all add-ons, you would get. If you spend $500, you get 1 bucket of stretch goals. You choose your flavor. If you spend or say $600, and then you spend $1,000, you get 2 buckets, and after that, every $400, you get another bucket or something. Problem is, you could buy the pledges as if you go add-ons only, you can buy the pledges also. So then you would go add-ons only, you'd buy, 2 $1,000 pledges that were each getting triple stretch goals, and then just have that all feed your total to get the stretch goals. It was just like. So it was there was no workaround on the system because we want people that are going to build your own path to be able to buy pledges if they want also, but then that meant we couldn't bake in stretch goals there, and then I don't know the whole. No one's ever going to be happy with stretch goals, like across the boards. Like even everybody's like reminiscing on the great old days of KS1 and stuff, but people weren't people were excited with the volume, but it wasn't like nobody was like, man, cool, another barrel, and like I don't know, like. I don't know. It's stretch goals are the thing. But the original question was, going back to that is, yes, I see there's definitely a hole in the if you want to spend between $500 and $1,200. Like ideally, I guess maybe $1,200 or $1,500 to get all 3 biomes or something. Maybe $700, $550 for each set, and then 1,500 for all 3 biomes or something. With I don't yeah, there's a hole in there somewhere for. Well, we have some cool packs that I think we'll solve that. We'll get there. We hear you. If that was your question, I don't know.
The question is, do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know, something like that.
Do the Titan's Tooth top and Titan's Tooth base connect together magnetically?
No, good old gravity. Similar to just like Stairway to Violence.
And Battleboards.
Battleboards do have magnets and metal, so.
I mean, to pieces, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But to one another, they're no longer magnetic, right?
They're not, but they have a magnet. So they each have a magnet in the bottom, so they can stick nicely to battleboards or terrain trays. But they don't stick to each other. But gravity should do the trick.
Will DF consider doing a production run of the old KS2 water tiles in translucent blue used for the waterfall?
I don't know. I think the problem is partially like I don't know if anybody has the translucent ice sets, is they look really cool until you put them on a black table or a thing like it. They really draw from whatever they're on. So I think similarly the translucent water, I don't think it would look as cool as it would want to. And plus, you know why the waterfall looks so good? It's because the water's sculpted, right? So it's the water tiles, the original water tiles have completely flat, featureless water. So even if they're cast in clear. The other problem with clear is then you see the divot in the bottom pops out too and whatever. But when it's something that thin, and there's completely flat surface. So I think the way to do it is have sculpted water that actually has texture to it. Where did that other waterfall go?
Do they also have a different mold at the factory?
What do you mean a different mold?
Don't the water tiles they're resin, right? I feel like
resin. No. Oh, the water tiles are from caverns, original caverns. The resin cavernous rivers and lakes were this light is blowing up. You can look at this. Okay, pop up that close.
Yep.
Focus. Yeah. I think that's in focus. I can't see.
It's in focus. It's the light that's still flowing.
Right, so that's the reason that looks cool is because it's sculpted water. It's not flat and featureless. Yeah. Well, I understand the utility of water tiles. It's very nice and easy to build with squares. But we'll see. There's nothing new here, but if we go back to the cities, we'll see what happens.
Does the Winding Stair escarpment fit with Dread Hollow escarpments?
Let's find out.
Okay.
It would involve finding one. Do we know?
The build?
I don't want to take it out of the
Yeah, that's the only place I can.
Is that the only one?
I mean, I have no idea.
Well, Mason's gonna start. What? You're I'll get it
out. Alright, so Nate's gonna go get it out of his mega, super impressive, awesome, amazing show, great job build. Let me see. Ooh, Major Higgins says sculpted water tiles. Rad Austin 27 says I really appreciate these streams.
This is beauty. Hey, who was that guy was asking that for 4x4? Here's a great 4x3 for you. That's how's that? Now that's a piece that doesn't fit anywhere. 4x3, whose idea was that? That was me. So, yeah, this thing is a pain. But check this out. All right.
They've now learned to demand jokes when you leave the room.
Demand jokes, right? Tell some jokes, Mace.
I don't have any on me. People have not sent them into OTA at dwarvenforge.com.
I think there's Zach Hagen was killing it with some cow jokes the other day.
Cow jokes.
Yeah, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Oh,
and
dang. I was gonna say immovable.
Ooh, that's pretty good too.
But ground beef is much better. Ground beef cake.
All right, can they see? Wait, we're getting a shadow from.
It's a little blurs.
Oh, this guy. Wait, oh, here, hold up, wait. Give it some light.
Oh, yep. Here.
Got it.
Stop.
Yeah, zoom in on that bad boy.
All right.
We want like a ledge over there too. What do we got? What do we have?
All right. While you're building, they would like to know, can we get a giant murder hornet sculpt now?
Oh, that would be cool. Just the name Murder Hornet is so cool. Like, I regret not naming anything murder noun. Like, it's definitely, how does that suit you?
It reads, but there is a tree in the way.
Which, so this,
Yeah, it's that one.
oh,
There you go.
yeah. Are you not entertained?
Okay, awesome. If the barge can accept a sail, could it also accept a tree?
Yeah. Or a city builder peg. Who is that?
That is Q.
Q? You're brilliant. Yeah.
A?
Yeah. QA?
Q
Oh,
and A.
Q. I think. Ah, see, jokes. She still got him.
I still got him.
Still got him.
When will DF start working on Dwarven
no.
Brewery terrain?
Dwarven Brewery.
I've been joking that the meeting room is our
The
brewery
meeting
thing.
room?
Yeah, and somebody found that it's an actual place and they bought.
There's
I
an
think it
actual
was-
meeting room?
Yeah, David B. Moffat. I think.
Oh,
they
that guy is
have-
dynamite.
Yeah, he's awesome. Have real wine.
A meeting room. I like this. I like this. I don't know. Well, here's my question for you. How many adventures have you had that have taken place in a dwarven brewery?
Well, okay. Here's a question for you, Nate.
Ooh,
How many
coming
adventures
back
have
at
you
me.
had that started in a tavern?
all of them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we do make some tavern stuff. But
A
You know, we
tavern
did-
has to
so-
get some stuff from everywhere.
there was an adventure. There was a LARP module that I went on that took place in a brewery, and you had to fight a beer elemental.
That's
And
awesome.
it was awesome.
Oh my gosh!
So,
Did
yeah.
you get negative wisdom or?
It intoxicated you. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
like there was an intoxicated attack. It was
Brilliant.
like- yeah. Hey, there you
Do you want?
go. Well, I'll do a couple more questions and then I gotta send out the update. What time is it? Oh,
Okay.
8:40. Oh man, we gotta get moving.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, Louise.
How about we do one more question? Whoever types.
How
the
many more
question.
Jenny ones, or did we get all of them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. A lot.
That's let's do. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
2 really fast Jenny questions and one more viewer question,
Okay.
and then we'll call it a night because it's already 8:45.
Okay.
I gotta send out the update, and I gotta get home. And I've been up since 4:30 this morning, so we gotta get moving.
Yeah, you gotta get.
All right.
Um,
Because I have a game tomorrow.
okay,
Get
we're
ready.
gonna do snappy snap.
All right, go.
Are the leaf segments hollow, and can you hide stuff in the trees of this Kickstarter too?
No, there
Okay.
we the modular trees from Dread Hollow were really awesome because they're modular, but they also were kind of slow and a pain. So all the trees that are peg based are basically one piece with a peg base, so you can sort of quickly change, and then if you want taller and whatever, you use the original Dread Hollow ones.
Great.
Go.
All right.
But we do have a hollow hedge that you can be able to put a mini in, and it fits over one of our insert holes, and you can hide stuff in there and too. So that's cool. Hollow hedge, yeah.
Given the metal plate on one side and magnets on the other, would a big stack of these bad boys magically stay in a nice stacked, organized alignment?
Which bad boys? Battle boards?
Just as yes, yep.
Yes. Battle boards will be so magnet and metal friendly, it's gonna be silly.
And you said how many from the chat?
2. Let's do 2.
Okay. Could we get a non-tapered tree trunk so we can vary the tree trunk heights?
That's a very. Who is that? Give this person.
ProMind. Professional
ProMind.
brain.
Yeah, he is a professional brain. Yeah, ProMind. That's a very, very, very good idea. I subscribe to this idea. Unsubscribe. No, subscribe.
And then Tendril Mind, another mind.
Wait. Oh, getting deep in the mind.
Is there
Don't mind.
a world tree?
No, we did a spirit tree, but here's the question: how many adventures have you had that required a world tree? You might have had one, right? Maybe more than you've had in a dwarven brewery. It's just, yeah. And we even, yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen. Right? We talked about doing a cool, crazy topper for this that was alive, but then also like, where do you terminate it that it looks cool? And how do you, like, do you just go up and then just cleave it and pretend it goes up forever? Or do you, like, you know, it's harder than it seems, and it's a lot of pieces, and how often are you actually going to do it? And that's why there's no Ewok Village right now. But, like, yeah, no, it's, like, we talked about it. It was from there, but... Yeah. All right, one more bonus. Because we want to end with, like, hey, we're going to make it happen.
This is my inside info coming. The module for the tavern thing was called "There's Nothing to Fear But Beer Itself."
Is that Eric Hamilton?
It might be Eric Hamilton.
Yeah, Nothing to Fear But Beer Itself by Nick Unger and was it Nick and John? Wow, that is inside info.
Yeah,
those are the good old days.
He's good with inside info.
Yeah.
All right.
That was really fun. One more question from the from our loyal doofers.
Can we get a geyser for the fog machine? It's really close to a volcano and work wonders.
I wanted to know a yes question. No. So, you know what? We were...
Oh.
So, we'd have to take another one after this. No, it's okay. We were talking about all the different things you could stick fog out of. And the geyser definitely came up a bunch of times. But it's like... It's not dangerous. It doesn't really do any... I mean, I guess technically it's dangerous because it's like really hot water and it could be slippery and it's like maybe algae grows around it. But it's like there were more dangerous things that we could do with the fog. It just like, you know, we wanted more than just be pretty on the table. Like it wanted to be like this, you know, the volcano, like this is a volcano, right? This is like, this could erupt at any moment. Maybe the magma is flowing and moving and it just feels dangerous, right? So there was... we wanted danger. We wanted it to have it, you know, hopefully affect gameplay. And yeah, I guess the geyser could affect gameplay. Maybe it's a poison geyser, or maybe it's a water weird flies out of there, or an air elemental, or a what's mist, like a mist mephit, or a, I don't know, whatever. Like I don't know. No, but one more. Let's end on an up like, yay, we're gonna do it.
Can we see new waterfall pieces?
No. End on a yes. No.
Okay.
I know there's a theory that we're gonna make all these secret new waterfall pieces, but we're not. I wish we would, but we've got fun surprises, but we don't have any new waterfall pieces, and this is still running, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's worth noting that it's been an hour and a half, and it's.
Oh man, it's not even like it's gonna go all day. Is it crazy? I'm gonna leave this on overnight.
Yeah, we should get a webcam on it, like the Harvard students did. They had a webcam. The first webcam in the world was on a coffee maker.
Oh yeah.
So that they would be able to know.
Let's just run this all night. What do you think?
Okay. Here's a yes/no.
Yes.
Any special resin pieces coming?
Ooh, that's a great question.
All right, that's it.
Hard yes, maybe.
Ooh.
Hard maybe. I think yes, I want to do it. Like so that this is a so I don't know what it's going to be. We haven't talked it through with Jay and whatever, but it's the sort of thing I really want to do it. Like this is looking like it's going to be our most successful campaign so far. And one of the really cool, so we did the Dread Portal and the Hellscape Gate remastered in Hellscape, and it felt like a cool way to reward the backers that were there and were in for this thing and that, you know, made it happen. So I really want to do a couple, maybe one, maybe a couple, maybe whatever, resin, you know, something to say, hey, I was part of Wildlands and I got this limited edition thing, and you could only get it if you were if you were part of this campaign. This was like a special reward. It's like, hey, you could get this cool, beautiful art piece. This is your only chance to get it, and it's like a special thank you. Like, we're making this for you, for all of you guys, for supporting this thing, and here's like a really cool showpiece. Because it's like, with resin, we can do a thing that we wouldn't be able to do in Dwarvenite because we don't have to have as high a print run, so we can make like some really specific, weird, you know, something that's like beautiful and artistic and crazy and bonkers that we don't have to worry about making in Dwarvenite. So, yeah, we've been very like, I haven't actually gotten a whole thumbs up on it for the execution of it, but it's something I really would like to do to say, hey, thank you guys. Like we're making some really cool art that only you can get, and we won't ever sell again. Although maybe we'll keep a couple and give them as special giveaways in a couple of years or something. But yeah, so we'd love to do some cool resin art pieces. Does that get people excited? Is that something?
Yeah,
that you
a lot
like
of people
about?
are very
Yeah.
amped about it.
Like that the Dread Portal and the resin Hellgate. Look at these were. Go close.
Back?
Or
Or I guess I can tilt
move
it
it, yeah,
here
because
for
I
the
don't
background.
have Unga. And I don't even have the Arcane Gyre. I don't know where the. Right, those things were awesome.
That's
Like,
sick.
yeah, a little moving drawbridge. I don't know if you can't even see the. You can't see the LEDs on this, can you? There's like. Just flickering. There's LEDs in the lava. So, yeah. No. No, you still can't really see it. Maybe there's no batteries. No, it's there. No. But yeah, these were awesome to make. Like Hellscape, like a big, cool thank you. So I want to do something in Wildlands like that, because I think it's neat. And also, it just makes you feel like you were part of this thing, and that was, it's like the concert tee you got for going to see, Jimi Hendrix. It was awesome.
Blue oyster cult.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
Yeah. All right, so that's a good way to sign
Alright,
off.
Nate, get a long rest
I got
or a
to
short
figure out.
rest, whatever you actually
You got
get.
homework to do for tomorrow. So that's all for us tonight. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, blood will be drawn.
Big old fashioned US giveaway.
Yeah, we're going to give away an Aaron Thor Mountain set. It's like a $425 set. Painted. US only. Sorry, Rabbit Burner. And it's going to be really fun. And we're going to show off some cool stuff. And I don't know. It's going to be fun to hang out with you guys. And I'm really excited. We're trying some neat... We're doing some really analog things in a very digital stream. So it'll be interesting to see how it all works. There's some theatrical stuff. And I don't think I'm going to wear any wigs or any masks, which is kind of crazy. I know. I was thinking about it.
What?
Well, there's a lot of other things going on that I need to deal with, so I know.
What kind of... We'll talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the next game, the
All right.
26th, I can. But that's like, yeah. So we'll see you then. Thank you everybody for all of your comments, all of your support, all of your questions, all of your just everything, just being here and hanging out with us and just egging us on and poking holes in the armor. Even if there are no holes, just trying to poke at the armor so we can see if
Go
the
for it.
breastplate works, and just
the
being part of this thing,
durability.
making a thing exist that wouldn't otherwise exist, and it really of taking an interest. Right, we've made this thing, we've worked on this a long time, and a bunch of people, you throw a party, you don't know if anybody's going to show up. So, thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for bearing with us and pointing out the things that aren't working and getting excited for the things that are. And we've got lots of fun stuff ahead. We've got some cool things to show you tomorrow. And then we're only on, that'll be week 1, right?
Yes,
we end
that'll
week
be
1,
week
and then
1.
how many more do we have to go? Up to
Not
2.5? I
even
think we have 19
less than 3.
days. Yeah, less than 3 after that. So we're cooking, and oh man, we have like, I don't even know where it's gonna go. There's so much cool fun stuff to come, and just good hangout times. And once again, let us know what you want to see more of. And we got next week we have some sample builds, and we have our sample pledges and compatibility builds and hands-on videos, and I don't know, all the stuff that you're clamoring for. It's coming. We'll see you then. Thank you. Good night. Back to the anvil. I mean the bed. Bye.
Bye.